Hi, soldiers. Mr. X, a chartered accountant, he accepted his appointment as a tax auditor under the firm under Section 44AB of the Income Tax Act, and he has commenced the tax audit within 2 days of his appointment since the client was hurry in filing the income tax return before the due date. Chalo, okay, he has started the work immediately. That is very good. And because the client has to file his IT return. Okay, fine. After commencing the audit, Mr. X realized his mistake of accepting this tax audit without sending any communication to the previous tax auditor. Now, this is a mistake. You cannot start a tax audit or any statutory audit without first communicating to the previous auditor and waiting for his response. Here, there is no waiting of response. So you have started the audit immediately. Now, this is a case of professional misconduct. In order to rectify his mistake before signing the tax audit report, he sent a registered post to the previous auditor and obtained the postal acknowledgement. Will Mr. X be guilty of CA Act 1949? Obviously. See, he is trying to cover up by saying, okay, before signing the audit report, he's sending the letter. But that is not acceptable. Before the commencement of audit, the communication should be done. It should be completed. You should wait for a reasonable time for the previous auditor to respond, and then he should start the audit. Now let us look at the provision. As per clause 8, part 1 of the first schedule to the Chartered Accountant Act 1949, Mr. X will be guilty of professional misconduct since he has accepted the tax audit without first communicating with the previous auditor in writing. So he has started the audit actually here. Basically what happens actually is that, so he has started the audit before the commencement of the audit. He has started the work actually. So he has accepted the tax audit assignment without first communicating to the previous auditor in writing. The object of incoming auditor communicating in writing with the previous auditor, with the retiring auditor, is basically to ascertain whether there are any circumstances which warrant him not to accept the appointment. So basically he has to find out that whether the incoming auditor should accept the audit or not. Is there any circumstances? Say example, say the previous auditor has been changed because he has given a qualified opinion, he has given a qualification, or he has expressed a wish not to continue on account of, like, say, the wrong administration of the business or some fraud that has occurred in the company. So the incoming auditor should know that whether there is any situation or scenario because of this, the outgoing auditor is not ready to continue. That's the thing here. So he has to find out the reason. Say suppose a previous auditor fees is pending. You as a professional colleague should be concerned about the another auditor. That's what the ICA highlights. The retiring auditor may give out information regarding the condition of accounts of the client, the reason that implied him to qualify his report. Under all the circumstances, it is important that the incoming auditor to carefully consider the facts before deciding whether or not he should accept the audit. As a matter of professional courtesy and professional obligation, it is necessary for the new auditor appointed to communicate with such earlier auditor. It's very important that they communicate with the previous auditor and earlier auditor. That's the thing here. Therefore, in this case, what happens here, the auditor will be guilty of professional misconduct. It's a matter of what you can say professional courtesy and professional obligation that he has to communicate with the previous auditor. Okay, so that is the thing actually here. Shanai is first wait for the previous auditor to respond. Then only you start the audit. Otherwise, even if you put a tick, it'll be a professional misconduct. I'll see you ahead. Thank you.